Now looking here on page 149, question 9, we're looking at how to actually sketch graphs with intercepts without technology. So if we look here, we have this function f of x, and the first things we're going to find is our end behavior and our y-intercept. That's because these are things that we can tell from the original function. We don't have to change anything. So as we can see, we have a fourth degree function with a positive leading coefficient, meaning our end behavior is just opens up. We also don't have a constant term, which means our y-intercept is going to be equal to 0. Now, we just need to find our x-intercepts by factoring. So first, we're going to take out an x, 4x squared, plus x plus 6 has now become our function. Now, we need to figure out how to factor the inside. So I am going to use remainder theorem by using all of the possible factors of 6. Admittedly, I already used positive 1 off camera, so I'll show negative 1 here because I think that one should work. So we have negative 1 cubed minus 4 times negative 1 squared plus negative 1 plus 6. So this is negative 1 minus 4 minus 1 plus 6, which equals 0, which is good, which means that we know that one of the factors is going to be x minus negative 1 or x plus 1. So now I'm going to synthetically divide using negative 1. So if we look here, we have negative 1, and then as for our coefficients, we have 1, negative 4, 1, 6. So I'm going to drop the 1 down. We get 1, negative 1, negative 5. 5 times negative 1, so it's going to be 5 and 6, negative 6, so 0. Which means that we can now write our function as f of x is going to be equal to x that we already factored out, the x plus 1, followed by x squared minus 5x plus 6. And now we can simply just factor this like a regular polynomial as we've done in years before. So we can just go x plus 1, and then this will be x minus 2, x minus 3. So now to actually get our x-intercepts, again, we just set this function as equal to 0, and we end up with x equals 0, negative 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Last thing to look at before we graph is to see if any of our intercepts have a multiplicity above 1. In this case, we don't, which means that when we draw, we're actually going to draw through our points rather than bouncing off them. So we're going to start here by going 0, 0 as a point. So this will be 0, comma 0. And then we finally have 2, comma 0. This will be 3, comma 0, negative 1, comma 0. And again, we don't have to write y-intercept because that is 0, and that's already covered by this point. So now we use our end behavior to know what happens here and what happens at the end. So now we can go like that because, again, we know that our function opens up because of the degree, and that is how we can sketch our graph without any technology. If you're looking for any personalized or one-on-one help, you can check the link below.